Who is Nicholas Copernicus? Nicholas Copernicus was born on the 19th of February 1473 in Torun, Poland, a mathematician and astronomer who formulated the model of the universe that placed the Sun, rather than the Earth, at the center of the universe. In 1491, at the age of 18, Copernicus enrolled at the University of Krakow, where he studied astronomy, mathematics, philosophy, and design.
The Copernican Revolution of the 16th century.
The Copernican Revolution is a theory that states how the Sun became the center of the universe, or so-called heliocentric. This theory changes the view of the people that the Earth was the center of the universe, according to Ptolemaic and Plato's models. Revolutionary means complete change. The Copernican Revolution is revolutionary because it changes the perception of the human beings back then. During the early 16th century, Copernicus wondered about the motion of the planets, whereas it can only be explained if they were orbiting the Sun rather than the Earth. This led to the theory that the Earth was itself just another planet, also in orbit around the Sun. In the field of astronomy, the Copernican Revolution simplified the unexplained things in the geocentric model. Whereas according to Galileo Galilei, the planet Venus had phases, just like the Moon, and only half or just a crescent of it would be lit, which is what would happen if Venus orbited the Sun. He also found out that Jupiter had its own moons in orbit around it, dispelling the idea that everything went around the Earth. He found convincing evidence to the Copernican model using his invented telescope. He used it to see the planetary motions in the universe.
The final piece of the puzzle was put in place some 50 years later by an English mathematician, Sir Isaac Newton. He realized that the heavenly bodies were governed by exactly the same laws as earthly objects. The force that causes an apple to fall is the same force that holds the moon in its orbit around the Earth. Working out the resulting equations of motion, he established that any orbiting body would indeed move in an ellipse. Just as Kepler had discovered, the revolution was now complete. The journey had been started by Copernicus, but putting it all together had involved other equally significant breakthroughs in thinking, and had taken nearly 150 years to complete.
This is the Sun, the center of the solar system.
Mercury is the smallest and innermost planet in the solar system.
This is planet Venus, the second-nearest planet to the Sun.
This is the Earth. According to Copernicus, the reason why the stars appeared to orbit the Earth was because the Earth itself is moving. It is moving across its own axis. So the Earth rotates on its axis every 24 hours.
Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and second smallest planet from our solar system. And lastly, it is our closest neighbor planet.
This is the planet Jupiter. It is the largest planet in our solar system.
This is the planet Saturn, the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest in the solar system. After Jupiter, it is a gas giant with an average radius about 9 times that of Earth.
These represent the Uranus planet. Uranus planet is the seventh planet from the Sun, and it's the third largest planet. This planet is the first planet that is discovered in modern time. It has the coldest atmosphere among the planets in the solar system.
Neptune is the eighth and the farthest known planet from the Sun in the solar system.
This is Pluto.